In this thread, moments when you became that guy.
I'm not gonna say it.
Birth.
I'm not. I like that. That was a good one.
Playing a warlock who's pretending to be a rogue. Start campaigning in Jane's...
What was that?
I don't know.
Okay, just keep going.
Start campaigning in jail cell. After 10 minutes in separate cells, I decide to do something. Teleport opposite side of bars. Open doors for party members. Kill guards. Oh snap, we killed all the guards. Induct small hamlet into your party. Through fear. Then by love.
Oh.
My simple warlock rogue is now Bandit King. Bandit King starts rebellion against evil empire.
In quotations.
DM mentions to me something later. He was about to do something and the guards were going to hire us to do something.
Well,
look,
it sounds like you left it too long, just saying.
Yeah.
And like, you know, like the guy was playing a warlock.
You should have made them not kill all the guards and have like a couple left. You know, your DM, they could have been somewhere else.
You can work around these issues, but again, at the same time, like, it sounds like they were having fun. And again, if they're having fun, why interrupt that?
Exactly.
I'm kind of at the point where it's like, just fucking go with it, man.
Yeah.
Alright, just improvise and you'll be fine. Alright, if it sounds what game isn't a complete mess?
I know.
Have you ever played a game that wasn't an absolute disaster?
Because
from
if you
start
have,
to finish?
you're lying. I'm gonna say that you're lying.
Yeah. Like, you can add realistic physics to the game, but that doesn't mean you can control what the players are going to do. Just because the world will react in a certain way, the players are going to also react in ways that you never could have possibly foretold. And you know what? Just, if they're having fun, I'd like to think you're having fun too. Just go with it, you know?
New superhero campaign. Make a kinetic energy controller.
Well, like, that's submarine. Nice controller, bro.
Nice PS1 controller, man. Give myself all sorts of useful and creative abilities based off this. Jump and then stop mid-air. Blow people across the room with a punch. Deflect attacks. Lock down enemies, etc.
So Dragon Ball Z.
Game begins. Everyone else is playing very straightforward heroes. Encounters are designed around them, not me. I wipe the floor with things while they struggle. Defeat the big supervillain in a single attack. Sudden realization that I'm that asshole who brought a wizard to a party full of fighters and monks. Well, it's your DM's fault.
No, think of it like this. Right? Whenever you think of a lot of superhero situations, okay, let's go DC. Who's like the main one from DC? You got Superman. And you got Batman.
Yeah.
Batman's just got money, right?
Yeah, he got money. But anybody can be Batman if they got stupid money.
But he's very creative in his approach, and he can work around a lot of things, you know. I would argue that, you know, they all work in different ways, and like, you gotta find a weakness.
Yeah.
You know, what would be Batman's weakness? You find the people close to him.
That he doesn't kill people?
Well, yeah, that too. No.
Batman doesn't kill people?
Does Superman kill people? I can't remember. Okay, well, Batman does beat people within an inch of their life.
But he doesn't... Does he not kill
Hold
people?
on, let me Google this.
I'm sure he doesn't. I'm pretty sure he just knocks them the fuck out.
Does Batman kill people? Question mark.
I think he did kill someone.
In 1940s, Batman began to be depicted as a superhero who would not kill under any circumstance, even in self-defense.
Yeah.
This strict no-killing policy...
Was it not Ben Affleck's one he killed somebody?
No.
Or was it Christian Bale's one who killed somebody and he was like, no!
I can't remember, honestly.
One of them killed somebody.
Yeah.
And they freaked out about it.
Everyone made a big deal about Man of Steel, but I'm pretty sure Superman does actually kill people.
Superman does.
Superman, yeah, he snapped Zog's neck,
Superman so does, but Batman doesn't.
Yeah, I'm not 100%. Honestly, guys, I'm not the biggest fan of superheroes, honestly.
No,
so
used to be.
Yeah,
no, it's went too.
Wowzer! Why did Reddit have to destroy everything? Jesus Christ!
It's whenever like guys like in their wedding photos like opened up their shirts and I had like the Superman. And I was like, no, I'm out of it. I'm out, guys. I'm gone. See you later. There was one entire session in which I had no choice but to be that guy for half of it. Playing Dark Heresy game. Due to high corruption and other reasons, I agreed with the GM that my character would suffer from losing consciousness at times, and my personality would shift into complete evil bitch that doesn't give a fuck about his companions.
I mean, that's...
Dark Heresy.
I mean, like, I don't really think you're being that guy in the situation. I just think it's what's kind of expect.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, okay, I'm not going to be that guy, but then also it's not... Yeah, like, come on, let's see what he does. Previous
to the next session, Do a single game with a GM in which I make a pact with a demon. Campaign is coming to an end and I want my character to survive. Next session.
Wanted to survive, make a pact with demon. Great job, man.
Yeah. Next session. Everything goes smoothly and well in advancing through an underhive to get to the base of the big bad evil guy and kill him before he summons Nurgle Demon. Personality shift happens. From then on, become a total asshole. Blow up the initial plan of a stealthy entrance by entering head on. All party is caught in an ambush. Side with big bad evil guy and ask the rest of the party to lower their weapons and submit. Shoot another player for not doing it. Blow the face of another player that had interrupted the big bad evil guy. Disarm another player who had managed to sneak a weapon that he was going to use to shoot the big bad evil guy. Kill lovable NPC who tried to come and save us. All of this done because I wanted to stay in character. Well, at least I got praise for good role playing.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's fun. That's par for the course.
I wouldn't say that guy, like, that's part of your character.
And also, it's Dark Heresy. Most games end with TPKs.
Yeah, so.
It sounded like he's made a... Okay, I'll give an example. Teal did this exact same thing, so we did in Lime of the Floss meeting. Teal was playing a totally not very Netty Yeti.
Yeah.
He had a bit of a love for... What was her name? Ariel? I can't remember. She was like the Ice Maiden, anyway. The Lime of the Floss. She was a Floss Maiden, okay? And of course Teal was like, "Oh yeah, give me the Floss Maiden, oh my mistress, all that." And of course we were trying to defeat the Floss Maiden for obvious reasons, because big evil demon. Well, not demon, god, but you know what I mean.
Whatever.
Anyway, it comes to the end. Of course, now Yeti tries to betray us. It gets to the point where we had no other choice but to essentially leg it. So we did. Now I survived, the Luke survived, and someone else. Oh, it was the Artificer survived, and then everyone else died because there was like a weird... I can't remember the exact details now. It's been that long, but yeah, they all died. So they did essentially sinking that city into the abyss. Essentially, it was a fun game, but again, that was just the end of it. And like, it was kind of obvious that Teal had a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, come
Teal
on.
had a thing, but like the whole way through, it's like, no, this is gonna be hard come the end.
Yeah, I mean, like there was definitely hints. There was definitely hints, but again, we were all playing fucking retards. So it's like,
when do you not?
Like, it was like, yeah, it's kind of weird that, isn't it? He's a weird guy though, so I wouldn't think much about it. You know what I mean? It was one of them ones. Someone posted this screenshot in the thread, and I'm near positive we have done this one. But honestly, it was that long ago. We must have done this about 4 years ago at this point.
It's funny, so I'm going to do it again. So I've been that guy before. Close friend tries to run a 3.5 game with a few guys that he knows. He's new to DMing. Tells us to roll characters beforehand. We're going to be doing a generic fantasy game while he works out the basics. Arrive on game day to see that the rest of the party, 4 other guys, have all built angsty anime characters that are, oh my god, so evil. All are doing that. I'm in a war on 2 fronts.
No, there's a war inside of me and the war that I fight. Yeah,
The monsters I fight while I adventure, and the monsters inside of myself, evil characters. One is a furry that tries to turn everything sexual.
Did you see that with Joe Rogan dressing up as a furry?
Yes.
For episode 2000?
Unsubscribe. I brought Jamhorn Glittergold, Gnome Sorcerer. Fabulously gaudy, consistently happy, and focused on the flashiest spells possible. Elton John in gnome form.
Wait.
I know who you're thinking.
No, is this how Mittens got the character?
Yeah, probably.
Because he played the...
Elton John.
He played Elton... it was a goblin.
Yeah.
Celestial warlock called Elton John.
Yeah.
That sounds exactly like this. This must be where I got the idea.
Through high charisma and good rolls, I quickly end up as the party face. Constantly interfere with the horrible grimdark role-playing through use of bags of glitter and strategically placed magic missiles and flares. DM loves it. Even though grimdark anime heroes keep derailing the story to put themselves in the spotlight as, oh my god, so grim and evil, Jamhorn puts it right back on track again every time they do. DM gets fed up with player angst and wants to end the campaign. Jamhorn steps into action. Work for a long time out of sight of the party to gather everything I need to achieve lichdom. Jamhorn is, and always has been, lawful evil. Put a plan in motion to kill off the party in ways that can never be traced back to me. Needing the money they have. Still gaudy and fabulous, they all start start to have accidents in combat that bring them to lower and lower health as the final dungeon progresses. In the end, it's just me and the furry, having killed the dragon big bad evil guy that was just trying to protect its young. Standing in front of a mountain of gold, he begins into long monologue about how much angst he's feeling and how evil he is for killing the dragon. I walk over to him, tap him on the shoulder, throw glitter in his eyes, disintegrate his ass, begin the final stages of my transformation into a lich. Table is silent. My face went.
You know what? It was.
I like the twist.
I do. I can't help it.
And honestly, it's a furry, so he cares.
Yeah. You see the amount. Oh my god! See the amount of See, this is the thing that gets me about furries. It's kind of like one of those ones where I'm tired of talking about them online, and it's such a pointless. It's just such a point.
I know.
Everyone knows exactly what furries are like, and the amount of furries are like. It's.
You're trying to justify it.
Trust me, we're not all like that.
Well, why are 95%? Literally, like 95% of you are it.
Yeah, so. Come on, man. I don't know. I feel like anytime someone brings me a new story about a furry, it's like I honestly don't even want to talk about it.
I'm sick of it.
I'm tired of it. I'm over it. I really am. I'm over talking about it.
I'm so over it.
Just so, there was a point in this channel where it was like a lot of furry stuff.
Yeah.
I just couldn't. I just don't have the stomach for talking about them anymore, honestly, at this point.
So, I don't know if you know this, but we've got a website with lots of models. And whenever I say lots of models, I mean lots of models. We've got models for any setting that you can think of. With humans with biddies, animals that shouldn't have biddies but do have biddies, dwarves and elves with biddies. Look, we've got a lot of smut models. But it doesn't stop there. We really do have models for anything and everything. And to be honest, they look so good. Chef's kiss, so good. But it's not all smut for all you good Christian Minecraft server players. We've got you covered. And we even got the weebs covered too, which is unusual for this channel because we don't like weebs.
The weebs aren't that bad, okay? They're just fun to laugh at.
We also have 5th edition subclasses and adventures, which some of them are free for download, and we sell a physical printed copy of Steel Water as well, and you can request a signed version if that's your thing, where I'll draw a penis on it for you.
If you want us to sign a couple of decks, we'll give you decks, okay, guys? That's what
anyway, if you enjoy what we do here, go ahead and check out the website. It helps us out so much, and we don't need to worry about our YouTube overlord striking down another one of our channels. Our website is also now available as an app on Android. Also, and the winner of the daily giveaway is this guy! Yay! Woo! Woo!
Look, anyway, in for a chance to win, all you gotta do is like, subscribe, leave a comment down below, automatically entered in.
And to claim the prize, you just send an email to neckbeardiacontact@gmail.com. Let's go back to the video. This was barely my 3rd pen and paper game ever played. What caused me to go down the road of that guy? Play with DM introduced by my friend. Do it over AIM. Oh my god, instant message. Skype/Roll20 didn't exist back then. New character made in an already existing party. Character got tricked by DM into rummaging through the current party's wagon of stuff. My character gets beat up and turned into the party's minion for stealing from them. Fast forward later and the session where my character gets killed, slowly bleeding to death. No one bothered to even stabilize me. Never got killed before. DM made it seem like I played a weak-ass character and felt no sympathy. Felt bullied, so I gave up playing nice. The moment I temporarily became a shade of that guy. Make Druid with Bear Companion because DM is horrible with making balanced encounters and I wanted to survive. Finally decent enough to keep up with the party despite my inexperience. Anytime the DM thought I might steal the spotlight, he makes up ways to screw me over, including a troll crashing a door right on top of me so his friend gets the glory. Subtly got back at the DM by asking for non-core spells from the spell compendium, save them for Big Bad Evil Guy. At Big Bad Evil Guy fight, blew all spells to buff Druid and Bear and threw all my saver sucks. DM refused to let my character have the spotlight at all, kept DM feeding bullshit such as eye-washing station spell and enter gaseous form when clearly grappled. He was a vampire wizard. DM caused himself to be backed into a corner where eventually no one in the party had any feasible way to stop the Big Bad Evil Guy. Cue DM PC cleric who cutscene powers to one-shot the vampire with a cure medium wounds neck hold.
Alright, okay.
It was that day I found out that DM was one of the worst DMs ever, but I was in heavy denial since he gave quantity over quality, and also realising that the only way I become a that guy is if I'm playing with a that DM.
Yeah, I think that's pretty universal.
But I think anybody with the right frame of mind would do shit like that to fuck with a DM.
Yeah.
If they're getting on like that.
I mean, on one hand, like, okay, let's go for the first story. The first story, like, I mean, the guy's pretty nudie at all. I mean, like...
It is just bullying. It's straight up bullying.
I feel like, I've got no issue. Like, you know, if someone doesn't really know what they're doing, and it's the first time...
Give them a Bible.
Yeah, give them...
hints and tips.
Let them have an easy enough time. Don't go fucking balls to the walls.
I know.
You know what I mean? The last thing you want to do is, like, really pit someone... Like, you know what I mean? If you, like, you want them to have fun.
And you want them to come back, and you want them to play, you want them to be part of your group.
But you also yourself want to have fun.
Yeah.
So don't make it like super easy, but like, you know, give it to the point where it's like,
don't bully them.
Yeah, don't be a dick.
Just because they're inexperienced.
I know. I feel bad for him. And again, the last one there, it just looked like, again,
you were in the right.
It was just per DM that just he didn't really know what he was doing.
Yeah.
And he was like, no, can't do that. Let me show you how brilliant I am with my DM. Oh my god, please stop. Oh my god, the pain go away. Jesus fucking Christ, man.
When I made a Rorschach XP, it taught me that characters like Rorschach could only be considered good in the most clinical of worlds.
Cynical?
Yeah. I was pretty much the party's millstone. The worst cases of it were having a subordinate tortured to death because said subordinate objected to prisoners being tortured to death even though they already gave up information. Killing a guy carrying a demon summoning kill switch when the rest of the party wanted to wait for an opportunity to kill him without summoning a powerful demon. Committing genocide against an entire tribe through poisoning their water supply because said tribe wanted to remain neutral in the conflict because they saw no reason to fight against either side since both just passed through their lands as quickly as possible.
That's a problem with Rorschach, isn't it? Like, you know, that's his character flaw, I suppose. Like, you know, it's very black and white.
But you're playing a game, you could mix it up. It doesn't have to be exactly like
Rorschach.
You can, you know, it doesn't have, like...
I think this is the problem. I think this is a problem.
Whenever you lean too heavy into, like, media, you're stuck. But, you can still take that character and run with it, but, like, flex it about.
Yeah, I think so. I think, you know what this is? This is just... It's the same as, like, a paladin. Mm-hmm. People just have... I don't know, people just have problems and I think a lot of them get like boxed off into corners a lot of the time, and they're like, no, this is exactly what my character would do every time. But again, I suppose if you're doing Rorschach, again, he took it like to his grave.
I know.
Quite literally being fucking exploded, even though...
Yeah. So
yeah, I don't know.
It depends on how you want to play the game, if you want to tweak it, but... you're kind of stuck. If you want to play like a character like Rorschach, you're kind of stuck in that box.
Well, like, Rorschach's not a likeable human. I think they get that across.
They get that across.
He's not
very
a guy
well.
You want to hang about with.
No.
He's kind of a dick.
He's also ginger. So, like...
Yeah, he's ginger. He stinks to high heaven. You know, he's so black and white. He's absolutely mental. He spends his days...
Literally black and white.
He spends his days knocking about with the sign all day, being like, the end is nigh, and then spends his nights absolutely battering people within an inch of their lives.
Yeah.
For his view of the world. Again, you know, it's hard to do, and I think it's a very paladin problem. Does that make sense?
He's very Antifa.
Yeah, actually, you know what? That would be... Do you want to... Yeah,
Rorschach is very Antifa, and you can't convince
What do you
otherwise.
Mean? We're the good guys?
Yeah. But
we literally have the name good guys in our title. Do you not get that?
We're also the vigilantes.
Yeah, I think... Oh, you know what? Actually, I've got an idea. But we live in such a political climate that I don't think...
No, absolutely not.
No, we could never pull it off. It would be fun though, guys, wouldn't it?
To be fair, it was because of that guy himself in my group, but I shouldn't have sunk to his level. Every time we go into a town, that guy tries to ring up the local hookers and fuck about a dozen of them at once to boast of his manliness or whatever. Insist on fade to black. He complains vociferously, and if you can say that is cut because I needed to see what that word was. Apparently wanting to narrate his sexual escapades or whatever.
Absolutely not. No. So yeah, I just in this one's out.
Why is there so many stories like this? Just keep it to yourself, man. Just keep it to yourself.
But Megan, you don't get it.
One day, pass him a note saying that he has an odd purple swelling on his character's dick. It kinda hurts when he pees. Tries going to clerics, have all of them laugh at him, and maliciously make him try to make high impossible diplo checks to convince the priest that he deserves to be healed instead of launching into sermons concerning his sexual immoralities. Character eventually dies without ever getting it cured, in what was a probable suicide by monster. Oh, you got dirty dick.
You know what? That's good.
That's good.
I appreciate that. You know what? Is that the go-to? I think that should be the go-to.
That should be the go-to.
You know,
you've got a really bad case of black cock.
So this is something that I've been thinking about, and I don't know how to do it, and I don't know if it's worth doing, but it was something that happened. So in Death March, in my World War One sort of fantasy-esque system that I'm working on, I was looking into a lot of the statistics, right? So
on syphilis and stuff?
Yeah. So everyone knows trenchfoot, yeah? Trenchfoot, really, it's a big one that everyone knows about.
Yeah.
80,000, so I only know the reports from British, because everything else is like different languages, because it's a pain in the dick. But anyway, so it was 80,000 British soldiers suffered from trenchfoot
yeah,
throughout the entire course of the war. Do you want to know how many of them suffered from syphilis?
Oh, it's mad.
And this is only the percentage that was reported on.
Yeah.
You could definitely imagine in back then, in that day and age, there was probably a lot of people
who's not going to talk about it.
Not going to talk about it, aren't willing to bring it up, whatever.
You're a married man.
Yeah, exactly. 500,000. 500,000 British soldiers suffered from syphilis, and only 80,000 of them suffered from
And once again, that's only the ones who reported it.
Yeah. So, what on earth could you expect? You know, that...
a woman in every port?
But again, because that's such a big thing, is that something that I should even add in? Should I just add a con save? Should I even bother writing that in, or is that just up to the DM?
Know. It's just up to the DM.
I think it should be just up to the DM, but it is something that I came across, and I thought it was quite an interesting statistic that I was like, should I? I don't know. Let me know what your thoughts are down below. So yeah, I think pretty much the bulk of all these stories were similar to myself, and I suppose, well, no, Megan, you do it to me just because you think it's funny. You're never mean to anyone else bar me.
Yeah, because I don't get the, it's frowned upon, hitting your spouse, IRL, so do it in game.
Yeah, but no, I think, it's one of those ones. Say someone's being a dick, you just be a dick right back to them, and what else is there to it? The thing, I think this is something that I feel like a lot of people forget whenever they're writing a lot of these stories, is you do know it's a game.
Yeah,
and it's literally a game, and we're literally doing this for fun.
Yeah,
and I feel like
you're not making it fun. I'm only.
Yeah, I think honestly, I've just got too much going on in my life to.
I think I've hit that point in life where I'm like, I'm just don't care.
Yeah, I'm just don't care, and I'm not putting up with it, and I'm not dealing with it. And
I have better things to be doing.
Yeah, honestly, there's so many other things I really should be doing.
Yeah.
Rather than listening to this tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery.
That's exactly what it is, though, Megan. What would your guys' views be on it? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like it's not that I've mellowed out. I feel like the stuff
I've grown up.
Well, the stuff that would have annoyed me in the past, whereas now I'm like, yeah, I just don't care, man. Enjoy, see you
Whereas now, at most, it would just get a dirty look and be like,
yeah, oh, please, wise up. You know what I mean?
Just get a dirty look and you'd be like, I'm going home.
Yeah, I'm about. And it's not like just being like, oh, I'm just going to get up and walk out over anything stupid. But
no.
If someone's persistent on doing this, it's like,
it's not for me.
I think I'm going to pass up on that wonderful opportunity, guys. Thank you very much for your time. Do you get what I'm trying to say? But I think that's where we're going to finish up for today.
Yeah, let us know your experiences down below.
Also, we're almost out of the gas station. They've been selling incredibly well. I must put out that they are never going to be in print again. No. So if you want a printed version,
you need to get them because there is very few left.
Yeah, and they've honestly been doing really well. So I'm very happy. Yeah. Also, we're going to be ramping up for a new Kickstarter very soon, but I don't want to talk about it.
No, but keep your ear to the grind.
Yeah, you guys will find out. But as always, I hope you guys enjoyed.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.
All those moments will be lost in time.